I'm live. Yo, welcome to the Meemco Jackson Show, Lunchtime TV. It's your boy, DJ Cold Cuts, aka DJ Pocket Biscuit. Let me pause this. Make sure it's on the computer. I'm in here, working from home now a little bit for temporary. So on breaks, I watch Catfish. I'm just going back through it. Yesterday, I was watching. If you've been following me on TikTok, all 10 of y'all, you see me giving updates on my little TikTok about how I'm watching it, and it's just crazy. I was in here dying laughing yesterday. Because this shit is funny. Listen, I'm not going to apologize for the fact that I'm laughing because I know that it's these people's lives, and I'm sorry because MTV was finessing y'all. They have you come on this show in order for you to be laughed at. I hope you understand that about television, but they also want to make the viewer feel something. So like in one of my little TikToks, and I'm going to get into TikTok later. On one of my little TikToks, I talk about how at the end of the show, though, they always get you to hear the rest of the person's story, and you hear some of the things that these people go through. And I'm like, I can understand because I've been to some of these places. I get it. But I'll never for the life of me understand how somebody can end up being a victim in this situation. You mean to tell me that you went 10 years without seeing somebody on a video chat or meeting them in person, and you talked to them for that long and was really sitting at the house being like, you know what? Maybe tomorrow they'll be with me. 10 years? Fam, you don't get time back. Okay? You don't get that shit back. Why are you burning that up on people that really is not trying to be with you? This shit is crazy. I'm watching one right now. I'm on season 1, episode 10, Rico and Jamari. So let me give you some background on Jamari. And I've had it on mute most of the time. But if I'm remembering correctly, these two young gentlemen, they had been talking for some time. Rico really wants to meet Jamari. Rico's in a situation where now he has to decide between moving to London or being in Miami with Jamari. Rico thinks Jamari is a goddamn model. And this is what always trips me out because this is how they hook y'all in. They have some crazy job. And it's like a model, entertainer, manager to some star, some celebrity. They always have some crazy ass job. And then they're always having these pictures where it's, if it's either some female who's crazy hot, half naked, or some dude who's a model, or, it's like, this is us in the Bahamas or at the Maldives. These are just pictures they steal on the internet. And what's always crazy to me is that Neve and Max really don't do shit for these people. But shout out to them because they do console and they support. But they don't really do anything that any of these people couldn't do on their own. You know what I'm saying? Like, they put the pictures that you send them into the Google search history, and then within 5 minutes, they're like, this isn't him or this isn't her. It's not this motherfucker. So that's why I was saying yesterday on my TikToks, man, listen, you have to know from jump. If Scarlett Johansson sends you an email, that's not from her, bro. If Halle Berry hits you up talking about let's go to Golden Corral, Halle Berry is not trying to go to Golden Corral with you. It's the craziest stuff. These people really be thinking they're talking to celebrities and shit. This is crazy. But it got me to start thinking, have I ever been catfished? And I actually think that I have, honestly. I think that I was catfished one time by somebody. And if I wasn't catfished, it at least was to the point where I was getting the runaround. This was when I was like my early college years. I think I lived in Gainesville at the time. Like, this happened to me. And this is the only reason I really laugh. Because if I have never experienced something, I don't really try to laugh like that. Even if it's funny, because I don't understand. But if I understand, it's funny because I lived through that shit. I understand. Which is why yesterday I was laughing at these damn people. I don't want to say the girl had told me she had some crazy good job or anything like that. It just was more the whole like, oh, I want to meet. Okay, let's meet. And then something would happen. Oh, oh, I fell down the stairs or something. And I'm like, what? Yeah, I fell down the stairs trying to put my bag in the car. And I'm like, I thought you lived on the first floor of your building. How the fuck you falling down the stairs? And it's like, oh, well, the laundry room is on the second floor. And I'm like, I don't know about that because how many places really be having laundry on the second floor? I don't know, probably a lot, but I don't feel like where she lived, that probably was the case. But I don't know because I never went, obviously. But it was always some like BS like that. But I gave that like a little bit of time. When you're young, you do stupid shit. And that's the thing with these people. All these people are so young. They're like, oh my God. When I saw him, I just knew that I was in love. And that's a real feeling. You can experience that. But it's weird to like fall in love with somebody's pictures though. Just the pictures. Like, have you ever talked to this person? No. We've been talking for 17 years. And I've never spoken to them over the phone. Well, why not? Well, their phone is broken. How long has the phone been broken? Oh, since we started talking. When was that? That's 17 fucking years ago. Yeah, that's not a thing. No one's phone just doesn't work for 17 years. Or like, what was it? There was somebody on here. What did they not have? There was one person that didn't have a cell phone, which I thought was freaking weird. But even still, if you don't have a cell phone, you have a landline, right? Where are you calling from? They had never talked on the phone. They're only exchanging emails. I get that. But listen, no video chat. So you mean to tell me you have access to a computer, but you don't have access to video? I'm so confused. You can go to the public library and get access to video. I'll be at the library every damn day talking to my chick. Yo, what's up, baby? Yeah, I'm just over here posted up with Phil. Phil and all them. They're out there sharing needles in the back, but it's cool because that's how all the King County libraries basically are. There's always homeless people out there doing weird stuff with needles. If you don't believe it, you go check out that one that's down in Auburn, bro. I've seen it with my own eyes before. Don't play with me. These are jokes, but it's real life, all right? But literally, you could go to the public library and get access to video so you can see the person that you love. It's crazy when they show the chats. Baby, I can't wait to marry you. Oh my God, you're the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. And you start to really get involved with these people and you're invested too because you're like, oh my God, they're so beautiful. It's love. They love each other. And yeah, that shit is dope. But then the whole time, because I'm a realist, I'm not trying to be negative, I'm just a realist. The whole time I'm like, bro, you're not fucking talking to Tyra Banks, my nigga. Like there's no way. There's no way. There was one time when it actually was the person, some girl. I think she had kids too. And she's like, I just want a great life for me and my son. His name was probably Bentley or something. You know how these white girls be doing. Had her whole son on there. Like, look, everything looks so cute. They show the pictures of the old boy. He looks like he's her perfect type. They look like the type of family that's like on the, like the back of a country album. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got boots on and a cowboy hat, all that. And you're thinking, oh my God, just for her sake, I hope that it's him. And it was him. I couldn't believe it. But then all the other ones, it's like, is it him? Is it her? And it always turns out to be somebody else. Even the first episode had me dead because the girl was so excited. Her and her sister had beef because her sister met him first. First of all, you've never met this nigga. You just talked to him on the internet. Y'all were willing to end your relationship as sisters over an imaginary person on the internet. Shorty's geeked. They're like, oh, we're going to take you to meet him. And Neve and Max are like, we're going to fly you out. It's crazy. It's lit hotel, fucking continental breakfast, all this shit. We're going to knock on the door at 8 a.m. and it's going to be us and the freaking camera crews. But we're going to act like we just woke up. But we're going to make it seem like we're freaking Harriet the Spy. And we're really out here trying to find out why Shorty's been dodging you. Everything is so dramatic. Oh my God, can we come in? They let her know we're going to go to meet this person. And then they always end up pulling up to somewhere that's crazy, right? The person says that they're a model or some big agent or something or some actor. They always end up pulling up to like behind the freaking firehouse or some shit. Like this person lives behind. It's crazy shit. All right. It's not where like you're thinking model. I'm thinking I'm going to a gated community, or at least I'm going to some fancy loft or something. You know, no. You're at something gardens, which is straight from the trap, you know. And listen, there's no disrespect. A lot of beautiful people come out of those areas, but still, they lead you to believe that it's something that it's not. But it doesn't make any sense to me that some of these people go 10 years believing these lies. But anyway, when Shorty pulled up, they go to Buddy's house, some girl comes out, right? And then the girl gets mad. And it was funny because she goes, if you were anybody else and these cameras running around, what did she say? She's something about like fucking her up. She was gonna be mad and probably try to fight her. And then the girl hit her with, "Bitch, you're half my size." They were ready to fight over this. And what confused me about the person who did all this is like, how can you be mad at this person for reacting funny? You had Shorty thinking that she was about to meet Prince Charming, and then you came out and you look like Miss Trunchbull from Matilda. That was what was crazy. Shorty was not expecting that. That's not who she wanted. She didn't sign up for that. And it's okay, be you. But at the same time, Shorty didn't sign up for that. The show is crazy, and they always look so devastated. And I felt bad because that was the part that I was laughing at the most. The look on their faces when the people come out and it's not who they were hoping for. I know that people say personality is first, you know, good character, you know, looks aren't everything. People say that, right? But you like what you like, and you're attracted to the people you are attracted to. Especially for some of these guys that get catfished, they're getting catfished by hot pictures, like girls that are looking good. And it's like, it's not hard because it's guys. Ladies, you can rub your man's hand like that and his dick will get hard. This shit's not hard. Not yet. It's easy to make. It's easy to get the thing rising to attention. So you're able to entice the guy stupid easy. There was one where Shorty was catfishing Buddy, right? Had him thinking he was talking to some crazy fine model. And mind you, I feel bad not judging these people, but I feel like for him, and it ended up being his friend. It was his homegirl that was doing it because she liked him. And I'm like, wait, when I looked at him and then I looked at her, I was like, yo, she probably could pull that. Like, why does she feel the need to catfish him? She should just be like, yo, fam, what's good? But he just wanted the hottest girl. He really thought like, yo, me, the country boy from upstate New York, like I'm about to be with the girl who's the model. And it was funny. He thought he was going to be with the model. And I remember when they set it up and they're like, hey, you think we could come meet you? We're willing to come anywhere because it's MTV, bitch. We got a budget. We're willing to go anywhere, nigga. She's like, no, I think it's time for us to meet. It would be better if we just did this in person. I'm going to come to y'all. So she sets it up as if she just flew in from some place, landed in New York, and then drove like however many hours upstate to go meet this dude. Fam, listen, no girl is doing that for you. Now, I will say, there are some girls that will drive places for you if you were lucky. And if you messed that up, you a goddamn fool, boy, I tell you. I will tell you. But fam, not like if I get an email from Scarlett Johansson, I know that there's not gonna be an exchange, or at any point will she say, hey, no, you don't come to me. Don't worry. I'm gonna fly into the Seattle International Airport and then I'm gonna pull up on you. That's not gonna fucking happen. It's not happening for y'all. That's what's crazy. Now, people were telling me I should feel bad for laughing at these people because they're truly in pain. I'm like, no, I get that. I get that these people are in pain. What's our time at? 14 minutes. Okay. I get that these people are in pain, but come on. Can you really? I don't know. Because I feel like you can. I've met a lot of girls online. Connections can be developed. I fully understand that. But if you've never even video chatted or had the person on the phone, can you really develop a connection? There's one girl that was devastated because she was getting catfish. She thought she was with some nigga that was a model. They're always models. Oh my God. She thought Buddy was a model. Apparently, the person catfishing is a girl that she knew, and the girl did that so that way she would stay away from Shorty's boyfriend, who they both used to fool with. She said she only talked to the imaginary person on the phone twice with two different voices. So in 2 years, you talked to this person on the phone 2 times. Everything else is text message and then just random pictures. How can you really develop a real connection without feeling that person's vibe in person or at least on a video chat? There's not a whole lot you can get away with on a video chat nowadays because everything is in real time. And even back when Catfish first started, this isn't that long ago. What is this, like 2009, 2010, maybe? Maybe a little bit earlier than that. It's not crazy long. So like they're not so far removed from the age of instant gratification like we're in now that they couldn't have just been able to connect. Webcams are like $20, man. Come on. Some of these people that are getting finessed are like, well, I've tried to talk to her, but she just keeps saying she doesn't have access to a webcam. But I've sent her money, but she has to use the money for something else. And I'm like, wait. You're investing in the person, but you haven't met them? At the very least, you should meet them. Some of this shit is crazy, man. These people, like I said, I feel bad because this is y'all's lives unfolding on the camera. But listen, some of y'all look really fucking stupid, okay? I just had to say it. Somebody has to say it. And I know other people have probably said it because Catfish is old as hell. But while I'm working from home and I'm revisiting, a time in life where people could interact without having to wear the freaking masks, it's funny to see some of these people and listen to their stories, man. I will say it's not funny when you have to hear about the traumatic part, but listen, it's weird that y'all be falling in love with people you ain't never seen before. I don't know. Anyway, TikTok. Shout out to my dear friend, Mr. Leon Walker, aka Yoga Leroy, the dude. Funny ass dude, comedian. Yo, somebody that is a fan of the show and is a fan of me as somebody who tries to be a pretend comedian. But he was putting me up on game, which I appreciate. And he mentioned to me that I should go back onto TikTok. I had a TikTok for about 5 or 6 days, and then there was all this shit about it being malware and this and that and blah, 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 and it was going to make your phone explode. I don't know. Maybe that was something else. There's always some crazy shit that's going to happen. So you know what I did? I deleted that shit because I didn't want to have to deal with that. My nose is itching. But then I get back on because Leon says, yo, man, your show is hot. You should promote yourself more. And you should do it on a TikTok. Just get on TikTok, watch that shit, follow people, do all these things. I'm like, yo. And people have told me about TikTok before. And now that I got back on it, I'm realizing that some of the people that are on there are stupid funny. These kids are stupid funny, bro. I feel like the future of comedy is in great hands. Let me go down the list. I want to see if I can give you some names of some people. So if you have a TikTok, you should follow some of the people that I follow. Trevor Wallace is somebody who's pretty well known. He's pretty funny. There's one guy that I've been watching a lot, and his shit is stupid funny. Splack is stupid funny. You should watch that one. He does pretty good TikToks. What is this young boy's name? Oh, I can't find it. It's EVC Noble. I don't know what the EVC stands for, but his shit is funny. And then there's some of these couples pages are funny too. I'm saying a lot. But anyway, you TikTok niggas are funny. I always heard that this was just a kids app. That's one of the reasons why I never really wanted to fool with it. There are a ton of kids that are just on it being goofy as hell. They have nothing better to do since it's quarantine, but it just shows their creativity. I'm not throwing any shade at them. I think it's funny how they set these videos up, and most of these people, it's just them doing the shit by themselves, like taking little 2-second clips of them just like having a back and forth dialogue between two different characters and making the shit stupid funny, man. Like, when you think of what it takes to make people laugh continuously, you have to have a special type of talent to do so. And there are some people that I'm discovering on here, some of these young teenagers and, younger adults. I say younger because, excuse me, as someone who's 34 years old, I've been famous for mad long. I've been funny for mad long, but only up here in my own brain. And it's good to see that, I tried to have a little janky ass TV show and always be recording and doing all that back in the day. And we tried to put all that shit up on YouTube and it just was not popping. This was not a thing. And now people love this shit, bro. So it's just stupid funny to see all these people, the ones that get their parents involved. Oh my God, it's hilarious. Some of these parents, man, we've been sleeping on how funny a lot of y'all are. And you have been sleeping on yourself. You should have been making these videos a long time ago. Some of y'all really get mad at your kids for spending all this time on the internet doing all these things. But if this shit's keeping your child happy, it's keeping you happy, it's something that y'all can connect on and engage with and do together and share these laughs together in the future, man, this is as good as looking at a photo album. These are our photo albums now. Mine has 26,000 memes in it. Hardly any photos of myself. But hey, that's why they call me Memecle Jackson, man. Listen, y'all need to follow me on TikTok. My shit's not as hot as everybody that I've been describing, but hey, it's only going to get better with time because I'm like wine. I age with the time, baby. 21 minutes, man. This is a long ass show. Nah, this shit used to be 2 hours. And to think I was going to go to 3, Jesus Christ, that would have been a waste. Do I have any announcements? We need to seek justice for Breonna Taylor, Walter Wallace, George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery. We need to stand up and love on our Black women. Shout out to my mother, my beautiful sister, all my wonderful Black female friends. You ladies are amazing. You've been up. You deserve the respect, all the love. Shout out to all the people that are close in my corner, all my, my wonderful friends, the people that look out for me. Love y'all. I hope y'all all doing well. Come on the show so I can roast you to your faces. Fuck, man, I'm trying to think. It's already late October, man. I don't know what's gonna happen, but if you haven't had the chance, you need to get out and vote. We're counting down. These are the final days, man. What's today? Today's the 28th, October 28th. This shit's done on November 3rd at what, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or some shit like that, or 8 p.m. I don't know. One of those times. But either way, you need to make sure that your voice is heard in some capacity. And if it means that you want to take the time and go vote, make sure you have your ballot. Drop that thing off early. I did mine the other night, which was a proud moment for me because I've never voted before. I've been one of these assholes that's been sitting on the sidelines talking about that shit don't matter, dog. It ain't gonna do nothing. Hey, you know what? You're probably right. But it wasn't really working the other way. So who knows? Maybe this time the votes will matter because the numbers still do add up. Like I said, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not telling you that if you don't vote or if you do vote, there are all these guarantees. We know that's not real, but I don't know, man. There's something to be said about putting yourself behind, what I hope is to be somewhat the winning side of history, because my whole thing, and I keep reiterating this on this show, I'm just against the hate. I don't want the people to hate other people, especially for no fucking reason. All that shit to me is corny. We got to get past that, man. There's too much that can be accomplished and that can be achieved if we all work together. There's strength in numbers. It don't make no sense that most of y'all want all these people eradicated, because how does that help you in the future when you need people, when you need some of the sharpest minds in the business, some of the best people who can communicate with all people from all walks of life? You want to eliminate the best people and for what? And you guys are starting to you want to lean on people that don't know what they're doing and that are out here preaching terrible rhetoric, excuse me. But like, why do you want to be a part of or associate with humans like that? That's what it come down to for me. I don't get all this Trump versus Biden shit or Democrat versus Republican. No, man. This is people versus people. And you either are on the side of people that care about others and all things involved, or you're just a fucking hater. That's it. Get out and vote. Make sure that your voice is heard. Follow my shows. Follow my TikToks. And man, if y'all need some laughs, follow my meme page. 26,000 posts. And I want to address that real quick. Somebody tried to tell me that I was a loser because I didn't have a ton of followers and I had way more posts, fam. You got to understand, it's a virtual photo album. These are just all the photos in my album. It's public, so you all can look at it. I didn't put those posts up there for y'all. I put them up there for me because I think the shit is funny. That's why that shit is up there. And that's why I'm going to keep posting this shit. So enjoy it. It's memes, bro. It's meant for times like this when everything is stressful as hell. You need laughs? Check out my page. Like, subscribe, follow me, follow my shows, promote my shit. Tell your grandma about me, man. I'm trying to get that thing wet again. I'm trying to help her out, man. Check me out. I'm out of here.